game of colossal importance and a stadium packed to the rafters. We can't ask for any more. How could it be otherwise when two high-level sides go head-to-head and toe-to-toe? This is football out of the very top drawer. All the action coming up on EA TV.
And good evening to you from this beautifully appointed stadium, the home of Arsenal here in North London. My name is Derek Ray.
Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and here we go again. It feels like I have not been doing these videos for a while, but then again, there's been almost 2 weeks, or just over 2 weeks since the last Arsenal game, before obviously City yesterday, because I'm recording this on Easter Monday. I hope everybody had a wonderful Easter. If you celebrate it, of course. If you don't celebrate it, you're going to hell. No, I'm only joking. So yeah, we're here again. The games are coming thick and fast. I think I've said that quite a lot recently, but yeah, the games are coming thick and fast. And the next one, Luton at home on Wednesday. Not very much to say, really. I mean, on paper, this is a game that we probably should win. Just because, yeah, this is a game that we definitely should win. Just because, as you can see here, in their last 5, Luton have lost 3 and drawn 2. They're sitting in at the top of the bottom 3 at the moment. They're level on points with Nottingham Forest. So at this moment in time, you'd say on paper we should beat them, but you can't forget how arduous we made it at Kenilworth Road earlier in the season, just about winning 4-3. Declan Rice header in the last kick of the game, pretty much. So yeah, it's not one to be taken lightly. And I know I say this in every single preview that I do, but I definitely do stand by that. I think that anyone that goes into this game thinking, oh yeah, easy 3 points, doesn't know football, to quote the kids nowadays, excuse me. Someone actually said that to me once. Someone actually said, oh, you don't know football. I think it was when we played Bournemouth last season or the season before. A Bournemouth fan decided to tell me I don't know about football because of various reasons. But anyway, yeah, so I think it's not going to be easy as we make it out to be. Definitely, like on paper, via form and via our home form in particular, there's definitely an argument to say yes, that we are the favourites on paper. But yeah, it's not something to take lightly. We've just come off of the back of the 0-0 draw at Manchester City. Again, I'll sort of reiterate what I said in the reaction on Sunday, that it's a result that, yeah, you'd want to win. You when you go into these sort of games and you think, you know, we've got the capability to win, you'd obviously want that result. But at the end of the day, like, a ground that we've not really performed well at in the last 6-7 years, even when Arsene Wenger was the manager, is a step in the right direction. It's a result I can only really take positives from. I don't think we were great going forward yet on Sunday, but I also don't think that. But I thought we were good defensively, and I thought that we nullified most of the so-called, you know, unstoppables like Haaland and De Bruyne, and when Grealish and Bernardo Silva, and when Grealish came on and Doku came on, it felt like our defense was handling that, particularly, you know, Saliba, Gabriel, and Ben White in particular. But yeah, for me, I can only take positives from it. I mean, yes, it would have been nice to win the game, and I think there was, particularly when Trossard had that one on that breakaway, I think we had a good chance to nick it. But, you know, I said at the start of the season that just because we had a, you know, exceptional, unprecedented season last season, it doesn't mean it's going to happen again. It doesn't mean that, you know, this season we're going to go on and win the league, because it seems like, you know, yes, City have dropped a lot of points in the last few, and you know, Liverpool keep winning at this moment. But yeah, like we've got every chance of winning this league. It's just, you know, whether or not we can outdo Liverpool and City. And yeah, you know, the next game for City is Villa at home, also on Wednesday. I think they kick off shortly after we do, and then Liverpool have got Sheffield United at Anfield on Thursday, which is to me a foregone conclusion. I mean, Sheffield United are, you know, dead in terms of, as far as I'm concerned, they're gone. So as far as I'm concerned, yeah, you know, it's going to be a tight one with, you know, after this 8 games to go, it's going to be a tight one. So yeah, but there's no guarantee that we were destined to win the league after, you know, how kind of close we came last season. So I think we have to one thing I try to be very realistic about my expectations, and I don't let things get ahead of myself. I don't start reacting to everything that happens. So for example, I heard that a lot of Arsenal fans yesterday were criticising, well, not just Arsenal fans, but the sort of mainstream sports media in general were criticising Arsenal for the way we played and stuff like that, and the fact that we didn't go for it and all this sort of thing. And it's like, Theo Walcott, big up Theo Walcott, put it very succinctly. We got a result, you know, and if you take it in context of every other kind of Man City away performance that we've had over the last few years, this is better than anything we could have hoped for, because most of the time we go to the Etihad and we get battered, without most of the time City getting into second gear. And now, you know, we've managed to keep a clean sheet and, you know, hold them at their ground where they're so strong. And, you know, again, further bigger picture, taking the kind of Overton window slightly more open, we've taken 4 points off of them this season. We've taken 4 points off of Liverpool this season. Yes, in an ideal world, it would have been nice to have 6 points off of those two teams, but not everything is ideal. So there are positives there, and I think, you know, if we can, our next couple of games, which I believe are after Luton, we then have Brighton away, which is going to be difficult, and then Villa at home. If we could get 9 points out of 9 in this 3 games before Wolves, Chelsea, and Spurs, let's say in the next 4 games, let's include Villa in that. Wolves in that. So if we can get 12 out of 12, 4 wins going into Chelsea and Spurs, I think we stand in good stead. I know we can't guarantee what's going on with Liverpool and City, but yeah, I think if we can do that, then that would be a really good achievement. I mean, what I want to see this season is, you know, us competing in the Champions League, which I believe we have done, and I don't expect us to go through against Bayern Munich. Shoot me, it's what I think. Because I think even if we somehow pull off a result against them at home, I think they're going to beat us away. I think they'll win the tie overall, and also to just keep competing in the league. And I think at this stage of our so-called sort of regeneration, I think we need to focus on competing rather than kind of, I have to be careful what I'm going to say here, because I know as soon as I say it, there's going to be, if people see this video of a certain persuasion, they're going to call me like accepting mediocrity and all this sort of stuff. Yes, it's nice to win trophies, and you have to be in the competitions to win them. But in terms of the league, I wanted to see us try and do it again. And I know that we're against 2 behemoths in City and Liverpool, a behemoth in City and a sort of well-drilled, well-coached machine in Liverpool. I knew that, you know, it was gonna, and I knew Liverpool would come back this year. And now with the whole added thing of Klopp leading, it's kind of added a whole new dimension to where Liverpool want to go this season. And for me, it's like, I can't sit here and expect that because we finished second last season and we took we took City as far as we could, it doesn't mean that we were going to end up second and taking City to the wire this season. So for me, I just wanted to see it. I just wanted to see it again, but I wanted it built upon, essentially. So yeah, it was a good result in my opinion. Yes, it probably benefits Liverpool a little bit more. You know, going into the next round of fixtures, if Liverpool beat Sheffield United, well, I mean, to be honest, you know, if we beat Luton, we'd go on to 68, and then let's say City beat Villa, they'd go on to 67, so they'd be a point behind us again, we'd be in first. And let's say Liverpool beat Sheffield United, which I think is likely, they'd be on 70, which means we'd be 2 points behind them, so they'd still be 2 points clear, pretty much the same as it is right now. So yeah, but let's see what happens. I mean, I just want to see us compete, and you know, it's been a long time since we have competed, and last season was the first season where I felt like we were slowly but surely getting back up there. In terms of my prediction, I think we're going to concede, because I always think we're going to concede. So I'm going to say 3-1 Arsenal is my prediction. I am a little bit worried because, as I said in the City preview, that I'm quite, particularly with football, I'm quite superstitious. And you know, last season when I played all the back then FIFA 23 sims, and because I was away from my home of residence, my place of residence, on holiday, and I decided to kind of get the sims out of the way, and kind of, as I'm sort of doing now, making the videos while I'm away. And then, you know, we had the end of the season that we had. So I'm also worried about that. I'm also worried that, like, you know, that's going to come back to bite us, because already, you know, that happened last time. Played the Liverpool FIFA 23 sim about 2 weeks before the game. Game came along, we drew, lost a 2-0 lead. It's happened again, even though it's a positive result with City, it was still a draw. So I hope it's not history repeating itself in terms of that. But yeah, 3-1 Arsenal is my prediction. I will be back again, hopefully after the game on Wednesday. We'll see how it goes in terms of, I might miss I don't know, I've got somewhere to be. I've got to take a family member to hospital for a routine procedure on Wednesday, so I will hopefully be back for kickoff. But yeah, if worse comes to worse, I would have missed like the first half or something like that, but I'll try and piece together my thoughts anyway. Right, enjoy the rest of the simulation. I will speak to you soon. Like and subscribe. I should say that more often. Take care and stay safe.
It's got to be! And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And the free kick, not far off at all.
Well, that was struck so well. I actually think he'll be disappointed he didn't score there. That's how good a player he is.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Good high press. Well, they've lost the ball. Havertz. Gabriel Martinelli. The inside route looking promising. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. 10 minutes to go. Saka. Havertz. Well, he passed the power test. shame about the accuracy.
Substitution for Arsenal. Coming off the pitch, number 5, Thomas Partey. To be replaced by number 20, Jorginho.
Good technique displayed. Well, disappointing end to the move. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal have given it away. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Kai Havertz. Gabriel Martinelli. Well, Arsenal have lost the ball here. Adebayo. Onto Kabore. Could be! The save was a good one. So there goes the final whistle. It ends in a victory for Arsenal. Maximum points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, in typical fashion, at times Kai Havertz made it look easy. Interested to know what you made of his performance.
Yeah, he'll be happy coming off the pitch. He worked hard, he was always involved in the game, and he scored a very good goal. That was an impressive performance today.